So would you ever get behind the wheel of a driverless car or let one chauffeur you around? Well, that might seem far-fetched right now, but Indiana lawmakers already paving the way for driverless vehicles, beginning at the State House. Our State House Bureau Chief David Williams live in the newsroom now to explain. David, good evening to you.
Good evening, Phil. Lawmakers I spoke to today told me this legislation is a way for the state to literally be on the driving edge of this new technology. Companies already have permits to test driverless cars on public roads and highways in California, but could Indiana be next?
There are so many people who are behind the idea of autonomous vehicles that we have to create a framework in state government to allow them.
Which is where State Rep Ed Soliday's driverless vehicles bill comes in. It already passed both chambers.
It encourages testing and research in Indiana on autonomous vehicles, but at the same time assures public safety.
Soliday claims 75% of Americans say they're afraid of driverless vehicles. Still, Soliday points to mobility benefits for the blind, a leg up for truckers, and possible traffic reduction. But he says there are no federal standards for driverless vehicles.
To quote the Rand Commission report, the Rand Corporation report, today you can run an autonomous vehicle into a brick wall, kill everyone on board, and be fully compliant with every state and federal law, because there is no standard and no law regarding a robot driver.
INDOT's also watching the driverless car debate at the state capitol. Just this week, INDOT announced they're expanding what they're calling their traffic signal technologies to get ready for connected and driverless vehicles.
I think this is a nice complement to the conversation that's advancing at the legislature.
INDOT will use about 20 stoplights statewide that can wirelessly share data between vehicles.
If we notice a lot of vehicles swerving in a given area, that would tell us in real time that there might be an issue there with potholes.
Where you might one day be in your driverless car in Indiana. Soliday says his legislation would also require a permit from an autonomous vehicle task group that could be revoked, say, if you run 10 stoplights. Soliday says some of the features that might be in your car now, like lane keep assist or adaptive cruise control, are baby steps to complete autonomy. The next steps are to go to conference committee, which is expected soon. I'm David Williams, live in the newsroom, 24-hour News 8.